Brick Passover, and these are a lot of books. I'm the lead anchor for Disco News, bringing you disco and news at 5:30 in the morning.
My name is Andrei Petrovich. I live here. We will be talking about the Vietnam today, and my friends here, they told me I can talk to you.
Okay, get back in there.
Chuck Winsdale here, and we're going to talk about the latest economic slump that's been hitting the markets like a sack of meat in a baseball game. Tell us about the 70s. We have this, we got an economic, the stagnation. Oh my God.
Well, what we have here, in the 70s, teenagers and women were in the workforce, therefore creating a decline in productivity due to their lack of skills. Males, of course, were more dominant in the workforce. Another valid reason there was a slump in productivity in America was the involvement in the Vietnamese War. You see, the Vietnamese War was sucking taxpayers' dollars away from other valuable sources such as education in America and improvement in society. So this lack created a decrease in productivity and created much inflation.
I'm gonna die.
Other commentators blamed the investment in machinery to be the cause of such lack of productivity during the Vietnamese War. The real valid reason is a mystery. It is a mystery to all Americans.
You just need to stop talking. Bill, we're gonna have to cut. I'm dying of thirst. It's so hot.
Okay, shut up.
Water. I'm here with Chairman Mao, Richard Nixon, and I can't pronounce his name. It's Khrushchev. And my wife tells me there's a lot of tension in between you guys. Am I right?
Guys. We can work together. We can work together here. Huh?
So Nixon, what it looks like you're doing here is you're playing these two communist foes off against each other, so you can get peace in North Vietnam. Is that what you think you're doing there?
Well, that's absolutely correct.
Yeah. So, guys want some strawberries? So Nixon, you recently just took a trip to China. Tell us what that was all about.
Well, Mao and I were discussing our foreign policy, and basically Taiwan is not in our interest.
So you're saying you're taking a one China foreign policy? You're only looking towards mainland communist China and as a recognized China. Is that what's going on here?
Exactamundo.
So, you've been a staunch anti-communist so far, but lately you've taken as evidenced by your trip to Beijing, you've shown that you've let that slide. How's that? Why the sudden reversal?
Oh, the grass is always greener on the other side, right?
That made no sense. I don't understand what you're saying. So while you were in Russia, you also discussed a series of arms-limiting treaties. You want to tell us about that, guys? The treaty was called SALT. It limited the number of long-range ballistic missiles. So do you want to tell us more about that? It's not actually about SALT. It was just called SALT.
Well, Mao said it perfectly. We really can't build any more missiles, and this treaty is on there to limit what we already have.
The treaties actually did not do anything to simmer down the tensions of the Cold War. In fact, experts say it may even have exacerbated them, since America was using China to further its relationship with Russia. As you can see by my guests, this in no way propagated an atmosphere of peace. They're fighting each other. They're so violent. Such violence.
Home. Nature. Peace. No war! No war!
Student protest. Whoa.
Girl, you'll be a woman soon. I love you so much, can't count all the ways I died for you, girl, and all they can say is he's not your kind. They never get tired of putting it down, and I never know when I come around what I'm gonna find. Don't let them make up your mind. Don't you know, girl, you'll be a woman soon. Please, come take my hand, girl.
So why don't you guys support the war?
Because we're tired of troops dying and mothers crying.
Join us in the march against Washington in October 1969.
Go Bears!
When Earl Warren was appointed Chief Justice, he tackled many controversial decisions.
In 1965, Griswold vs. Connecticut struck down a state law that banned the use of contraceptives even amongst married couples. In 1965, Griswold vs. Connecticut struck down a state law that banned the use of contraceptives even amongst married couples.
In 1963, Gideon versus Wainwright, all criminals were entitled to legal counsel even if they were too poor to afford it.
Escobedo and Miranda were two cases in which the Supreme Court ruled that the accused can remain silent.
Engel versus Vidal and School District of Abington Township versus Shem ruled that Bibles would no longer be allowed in classrooms, and this was separation of church and state.
In 1964, Reynolds vs. Sims ruled that the state legislature, both upper and lower house, would have to be reapportioned according to the human population. This was to ensure each person's vote was weighed evenly.
Hello, my name is Richard Nixon, your current President of the United States. The year is 1972 and the North Vietnamese are attacking. I am ordering an immediate bombing of North Vietnam.
Hello, my name is George McGovern, the Democratic candidate for this election. If you elect me as president, I will end the war within 90 days.
Hi, Richard Nixon again. The bombing rampage that I ordered pushed the northern Vietnamese into agreeing to a ceasefire on January 23rd, 1973. And we did pull out 27,000 of our American troops, and we got back 560. Cheers.